Well, I'll be damned. Guess whose roots are growing out faster than their upload schedule? Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be once again delving into the metaphysical world, except instead of shifting, we're going to be discussing a more well-known and well-respected topic called astral projection. By the way, if you're new, hello, my name's Kristen. If you like spooky stuff and the metaphysical world, consider subscribing and becoming a villager. You know what I found strange? Although astral projection is better known, there aren't a lot of proper sources to go by. Like I don't know if you consider this a lot, but a dozen is not really a lot for me. However, no need to fret. Like I said, I did some deep digging and was able to find the information needed to make this video. It wouldn't have been too smart to promise a video and then not have any proper information. Alright, so here's how it's gonna go. I'll give an intro about it, a short little Q&A, how to get started, and how to protect yourself while practicing. That's right, protection is important when traveling through the astral plane. We'll get more into this later, but this is because we have something called an astral cord, which connects us to our physical body, that we have to make sure isn't damaged by negative entities. Speaking of protection, it's time for a word from today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Just like how our astral cord follows us as we travel through the astral realm, when we go searching through the web, we also leave behind a similar digital cord with lots of personal data. That data, if stolen, can cause us a lot of stress. No need to fear though, as Surfshark VPN can help. Surfshark VPN blocks trackers, malware, and phishing attempts, allowing you to surf the web safely. Since starting YouTube, I've become more careful about my online presence. Some of you might remember, but I was dealing with a doxing problem in the Premier live chat for a few of my last videos. Scary. I noticed, however, after I started using Surfshark VPN, there ain't no people dropping my address no more. I feel relieved knowing that creepers can't find my private info now, because Surfshark's encrypted my data, as well as scrambled my IP address. Where do I live? Well, I'm in Dublin. Just kidding. I'm in Switzerland. Never mind. I'm in South Africa. You get the point. Additionally, Surfshark's good for more than just security. Netflix show not available in your area? Well, not anymore, since Surfshark allows you to virtually travel to any country around the world. I finally got to watch a show I've been wanting to for months. If you decide to check out Surfshark VPN, make sure to use my discount code Kristeau to get 83% off, as well as 3 extra months free. And you know what? I have trust issues. I know you have trust issues. Don't even lie. But it's okay. Surfshark VPN gives you a 30-day money-back guarantee in case you change your mind after the fact. Once again, I'd like to thank Surfshark for sponsoring this video, and I'd like to thank all of you watching. Okay, now let's jump into the video. So what is astral projection? According to the guide on the well-known subreddit r/astral projection, otherwise known as an out-of-body experience, is the process of detaching one's consciousness from the body and traveling into a non-physical reality. This reality is commonly referred to as the astral plane. It's important to note that astral projection is not lucid dreaming. However, as with most practices classified as metaphysical, they are somewhat intertwined. However, they're still different from each other. Through astral projection, you can experience leaving your body, then standing next to and observing it. After that, you're able to do things like fly, travel through space, speak with other people who are also astral projecting, and interact with beings or guides that dwell within the astral plane. One must wonder how such things are possible, right? Well, it's because the astral plane is also known as the 5th dimension of nature. For reference, the first 3 are the dimensions of space, and the 4th is the dimension of time. In terms of science, the astral plane being the 5th dimension means it's beyond time and space, allowing one to do things that are not normally possible in the first 4. Astral projection is not paranormal, nor is it pseudoscience. There have been multiple studies done that suggest that astral projection is scientifically verifiable. Like lucid dreaming and shifting, it is a natural phenomena. Something I found fascinating that this quick start guide mentions is that astral projection is not an escape from reality. It is instead, quote unquote, a unifying experience of a deeper, truer, and intrinsic reality. Essentially, astral projection provides more perspective on what reality truly is. I mean, a lot of the times we think we know what's happening, but then something like a bag of bricks hits us over the head and we're like, wait, what? There's more to this? With this in mind, astral projection can be compared to only seeing in black and white and then suddenly being able to see color. You'll be looking at the same things, but once again, in a different perspective. I think it's important to answer some frequently asked questions. I'm going to be answering the top 3 that I believe are the most important. Why 3? Partly because I'm lazy. Partly because we don't have all day. Let's go. 1. If I travel too far in the astral realm, will I be able to return to my body? Yes, the astral cord that tethers your spirit to your physical body won't just disappear after you reach a certain distance. Even if you wander into the pits of Tartarus, you will still be able to find your way back. Besides, you don't even need to travel all the way back to get back. Just think of coming back and you will. 2. Can I die? The risk level of dying is the same as it is regularly. Hate to break it to you, but at any point in this life, you could just die. That being said though, astral projection does not increase your chances of dying. PTSD, on the other hand. Just joking. Not really. Half joking. I'll explain later, just remember for now the phrase, I think, therefore I am. Question number 3. Will I get possessed? I don't know. Will I start posting regularly? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, you won't get possessed. Why? Well, because it's not insidious. Also, you're still connected to your body. When you astral project, your body doesn't just become an empty shell waiting for something to take over. That's not how it works. Now back to what I was saying. PTSD. Not to fearmonger, but it is possible. Now, I'm not saying Cthulhu is waiting for you in the astral realm. All I'm saying is that you can meet some scary-ass entities. That is where the phrase, I think, therefore I am, comes into play. You can diminish the possibility of encountering any such entities by choosing not to expect them. If you don't go in with the expectation of meeting them, then you won't meet them. If you do, well then don't be surprised if you stumble upon them. Manifestation happens almost instantaneously in the astral realm, so it's important to regulate your thoughts and emotions. I suggest before you even try to do astral projection, you learn to manage your emotions, especially the emotion of fear. Because if you let that control you, and if you let that grab a hold of you, man, you're not gonna have a fun time in the astral realm. There will be like the equivalent of boogeymen everywhere. Boogeymen just waiting for you. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Remember that scene from Korra? They call it the spirit world, but I'm pretty sure that's just a fancy, non-copyrighted term for the astral realm. Remember when Korra started crying and stuff, and she started feeling all those negative emotions? How those happy spirits, they suddenly turned very malevolent, and Uncle Iroh was like, yo bro, you gotta calm down. It's just like that. Actually, let me play the clip for you in case you forgot, because I know you did. Let's go.
You see.
Okay, now before I give you a method that you can use to astral project, it's important to know how to ground yourself and protect your silver cord, aka astral cord. Most entities you encounter can't cut your cord, and those who can don't even really bother with astral travelers. That being said, however, the astral cord can be damaged by lower vibrational entities, as they will try to feed off your spiritual energy if given the chance. Think of energy vampires. They won't kill you, but they'll leave you feeling very drained and gloomy, which sucks ass, okay? It sucks ass. Now, grounding yourself is very simple. All you need to do before you astral project or set the intention to astral project is to ask your spirit guide for protection and for any other peaceful astral resident passing by to help keep you protected and safe. That's it. I know, super simple. Also, remember that you also have the power to protect yourself, so don't let any low vibrational entities intimidate you. Alrighty, now to what you've all been waiting for. How do you astral project? I'm going to be using a method I found on Reddit that was very easy to use compared to a lot of the other ones that I saw. This method was made by Reddit user Morgoth37, and this method is called the rollout and get the hell out method of astral projection. Personally, I think that's a fire name, and they developed it to astral project when they were a kid. Step 1. Surround yourself with astral projection topics. Read books by Robert Monroe. He's someone who delves into this subject matter. And other successful astral projectors. Watch some YouTube videos on the topic, which is what you're doing right now, and I approve of it. You're on the right path. Step 2. Give yourself pre-sleep affirmations as you fall asleep. They recommend using the following. Tonight, as I fall asleep, my mind will come awake. I will go where I wish to go. Do what I wish to do, and when I return, I will have a full memory of the events that transpired. Be visual and inject controlled emotions as you recite the words. The subconscious mind, which is what we're trying to communicate with using this method, responds best to visual and emotional stimuli. Step 3. Eventually, you will find yourself awake in a paralyzed body. Do not panic. I repeat, do not panic. This is a vibrational state. You'll know it because it'll feel like you just put your finger in an electrical outlet. Step 4 is will yourself to roll out of your body and fall onto the floor. Don't try to control the roll. Just fall to the floor. Once out, get the hell out, bro. According to them, they've talked to many new astral projectors who stayed and gawked at their sleeping bodies, only to be pulled back into their physical form within an instant. Crawl, walk, run as fast as you can to get as far away from your sleeping physical body as possible. By doing this, you can prolong your new and exciting astral projection. Step 5. Emotional control. Strong emotions of fear or excitement must be controlled. Otherwise, the astral cord that connects your astral self to your physical body will interpret these emotions as threats and will pull you back into your hard physical shell. Step 6. Keep your phone by your bed to record your experiences as soon as you wake up. Do not wait. Step 7. Lastly, be patient. The creator of this method says that they understand you want to astral project right now, but you have to be patient. A successful astral projection will come when you're truly ready and not a minute before. They do guarantee, however, that it will be worth the wait. Keep in mind that all of this is just one method that I found that I thought would be the most easiest to try. There are dozens of other methods that you can use. In fact, I will link some of them below. It's just some of them are very complicated, so if you want to have fun doing that, go ahead. I just didn't want to go through that because I'm lazy. Yeah, and that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and share it with other people who might be interested or wanting to get an introduction into astral projection or other practices that are similar to lucid dreaming or shifting. Anyways, I'll see you soon, and I promise it's not in a month. Bye!